You see what I'm saying? We done already played this song. We done already saw the future. We done already saw the future. It just happens to be such a coincidence that once somebody is rolling around doing videos consistently with Djvlad, all of a sudden an arrest, cops is around the corner. It's either a homicide, all of this seems to coincide with each other every single time. Why is that? It's sad that we all saw this coming because every week Vlad seemed to have something to do with something. He was sitting there instigating a beef through his interviews with an artist that was signed or not signed with Boosie. That they had love for each other, like brothers. They just had business to take care of, and Boosie said it wasn't him, it's somebody else that's involved that's messing it up. But we gonna go and get it taken care of. But what do Vlad do? Go back and forth and cause this beef with Young Blue, and then Blue gets up there and puts Vlad on blast. So all your exploits are starting to come out. And the week before that, it was NLE Chopper. And now after these string of videos is done with Boosie, all of a sudden the cops harass Boosie, pulls him over. He don't even know why he getting pulled over. They just being detained and messed with. And he's getting tired. He tired, man. He tired of being harassed. He's tired of going through this process because he is constant. But he hot because he was on Vlad. Talking reckless. Making Vlad money. Vlad at the point where he feel he could speak for Boosie. You know Boosie. Boosie about his money. And if you get in the way of his money, I'm like, you ain't Boosie. Boosie can talk for himself. He don't need you. Boosie did not need your help. He don't need you to talk for him, Vlad. Yeah, they got the footage. The body cam footage is already out, and this was on the 12th.
Hold on, one second. We gonna step to the back. You can have a seat if you want to stand on your can. Alright, is there any marijuana in that car, man? Or you ever drove in the car?
Nah, I was smoking a blunt, bro. Like,
Okay.
bro,
I got you. As long as you're honest with me, I'm honest with you, okay?
I can't keep going through this though, bro. Like I
You just gotta hold the
I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I don't do no wrong. I don't do no shit, bro.
It's illegal.
Bro, I gotta go to y'all superiors and file charges, man. It's harassment. It's every day. I can't even live. I moved to the country to fucking live, bro. I get 6 years on my back. Fuck. Fuck all them jail. I'm like that. I go in there and fight the police and spit on the shit. Every fucking body. Cause I'm tired, bro. I'm ready to fucking roll me. Tired, bro. Tired, bro.
Coming up on
Whatever you want fucking do, we can do. That's how the fuck I feel. Y'all got real foreign money. Fuck about this shit. Lock me up for whatever the fuck you want lock me up for. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of being fucked with.
Cause you on Vlad.
There's no other unit behind me.
This what happens when you go on Vlad. This is what happens when you go on Vlad TV.
I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna make them whoop me. They gonna get a charge. I'm gonna make them whoop me. When he comes to them, I'm gonna punch them in their feet. I'm going out like a gangster. You gotta knock my fucking teeth out, buddy. And you gonna get sued like a dog. I'm ready now. I'm all the way ready. I'm gonna show them how I get down and be off. Why? I'm gonna punch on the first white boy I see in that bitch. I swear I go on my damn break. Any nurse, I'm gonna spit on that bitch. I ain't playing, man. Watch how I shine in this bitch. Watch out. I bet I get along with you for Mason. I bet you. You fucking with a treasure, motherfucker. I'm ready now. I'm ready to go to jail. First, let us out handcuffed. Guess who we attack? We gonna tear that bitch up. They gonna have to kill us in that bitch. I swear to God. Because I'm tired, bro. I work hard every fucking day. Every fucking day I'm getting pulled over here for my people. I'm getting targeted, bro. My license plate is white. I'm targeted.
And why are you targeted? You targeted because you on Vlad.
Birth control pills or something for my bitches.
That's why you targeted. You on Vlad.
I got a lot of hoes sucking in my house right now. Yeah. I got like 35 hoes sucking in my house right now. If anybody wants they suck, let me know. Bitch, I'm ready to fight. I take off I could fight. I would throw them bitches within the office. All you do is take off their bands and they gun. And I'm gonna throw them bitches with you in the parking lot. I'm like this, man. I moved out here for training. I'm finna sell my shit. Car is not stolen. Registration is right. The tag is right. I was pulled over because it's Boosie's car. You fucking motherfuckers are targeting my vehicle. It's targeting my vehicle. If I was a white college player, you wouldn't fuck with my vehicle. If I played soccer or baseball, you wouldn't fuck with my vehicle. You'll stop me for an autograph.
I'm gonna give you citation for marijuana. Alright?
For the smell of marijuana.
No, you'll be fine with it.
Palms on the floor.
There's some bags on it. There's 2 bags. Alright? I'm gonna give you a citation for legibility. And that's it. Alright? I'll let y'all be on about your business. Are we good? Okay. We'll take the handcuffs off you. You're gonna sit in the car.
Bro, I'm just tired, bro. Hold on. If you let me go, just let me go. I'm going to file charges right now. I'll be up.
Have a seat and I'll grab back.
Now, why does this harassment keep happening? We know why. This harassment keep happening because you was on Vlad. Anybody that was on Vlad, this is what's happening. Did you not see this coming? Didn't we tell you? Man, Boosie better watch it. Be up there on Vlad. He can do what he want to do, but you know, and what just happened? Young Blue just said, man, you got what you wanted. Two black men going back and forth on the internet. Boosie was talking mad reckless, all on Vlad. Vlad just loving it because he getting all that money and attention. And all of a sudden, the cops just been harassing Boosie. This is the second time in 2 weeks he being pulled over for absolutely nothing, just so they can search his car. Why all this harassment? Because he was on Vlad. It ain't hard to put it together. Hit the like button for that. The super chat work. The cash app is Carcino, Karceno. We letting it be known. They didn't try sabotaging. They didn't try everything in the book to keep us from telling y'all the truth. Oh, I'm being messy because I'm pointing out the facts. This dude every day got a doggone title in there talking so-and-so talks about when he murdered somebody. So-and-so talked about when he killed somebody. This so-and-so done killed 20 people. He could put all that in the title and it's all good. Any one of y'all try to put it in the title, they say, oh, well, we can't monetize this. This is violent. And that's all he do is interview people and asking them about bodies and everything else. But we're the one causing the problems. What you mean why I'm worried about it? I'm black. I should be worried about it. See, that's the problem. Y'all should be worried about it. A guy named Vladimir Laboyny, or Laboyny, or whatever you want to call himself, out here marketing black people's violence and ignorance against each other, trying to make them war against each other and these crazy line of questionings. And they getting called out every week by the artists. It ain't by us. We reporting on it. He's actually doing all of this. We reporting on the human drama. Everything I said has been factual. After all those interviews have aired, the police has been harassing Boosie. That is factual. Everything we're saying is factual. Why do you think these officers are all of a sudden targeting him and he only getting a weed ticket? They were hoping to find guns. That's what the whole thing is for. They're looking for an excuse to search the car. So they said, oh, he's smoking weed. There we go. We can pull him over. Now we can get a search for the car. They're trying to find a gun so that he can get a case. And then you know what? Another Vlad video. Why are they following him, Vlad? Did he tell you he ain't want to feel like talking after the Young Blue situation? Did he tell you that? That why you got your boys on him? That's right. Hit the like button. Hit that like button up. Yeah, we hitting them with the truth today. Truth coming early this morning. Shouts out there, Crummy Brown, Bus Life. Stop nothing. The bus is still moving, baby. Kwame Brown, Bus Life, still out here. Shouts out to Sister T, Queen Regina. Welcome to HD 2 Eyes TV. Jose Rodriguez. Everybody out here putting it down. But see, we always do that though. We think it's helping us, but it's hindering us. Yeah, you're getting all this attention, but in the end, this is the attention that this is the road it's gonna lead to. Them. They had no reason to pull him over. They wanted to harass him, so they was hoping to find something in his truck. A weapon or anything, so they could put it on him and take him to jail. They didn't find it. All they had was weed. He went to the police station to file a complaint. Because they keep harassing. It's the second time in 2 weeks they done pulled him over with this. He didn't had enough. I don't blame him. Like he said, I'm just ready to fight. And they don't get it. They be like, man, why did he fight in the cop? They tired. Because the time you see they being arrested or they going to jail, that's probably the 5th time or 6th time that week. I got pulled over 20-something times in 1 month. It was 30-something days in the month. It was the month of April. I was pulled over 20 times. And this is me. Over 20 times in 1 month, I was pulled over. And the reason they pulled me over is because my name comes up with another person's name, because I know the police search system. They run on what is called a sound dex. And when they got a sound dex, when you it don't just pull your name up, it pulls every other name that could possibly be yours, like aliases or anything else. And there's a guy born the same day as me, got the same initials as me, same last name as me, and he's not the same size as me, but our social security number is separated by 1 number. Our driver's license is separated by 1 number. And I get blamed for him. And because he had a suspended license, anytime they pull me over, it was, well, they run my plate, they look for him. I had a Dodge with rims, 14s. And anytime they saw that Dodge with rims, they were racially profiling like a mug. They go right behind my car, run my plates, and then they'll say, oh, okay, this ain't him, but it could be this guy. They'll know who the card is. It'll come up as me, and my record is clean. Then they'll see his record and say, well, it could be this guy too, so let's just pull him over and see. That's what they do. No, I always defended Vlad because I never really dealt with Vlad. I don't know nobody from Ohio. Now, here's the thing. I never really dealt with Vlad. I dealt with the situation of I never liked his interview questioning. I didn't like his line of questioning. I'm like, well, I don't really deal with Vlad too much, you know, but I can't blame him. I blame the people. I'm like, if the people gonna come there and basically give him all the ammunition he need, like they are sitting there and doing that. I told people all the time I used to defend this guy because what they were doing was wrong. Like most of these people were going after Vlad because Vlad wasn't paying them the money. And they just wanted attention on Vlad. They was like, oh, you Vlad, you ain't gonna pay me the money? All right, then I'm gonna take your people. I'm gonna show them Vlad ain't did this, Vlad ain't this, and Vlad ain't that. But you was working with Vlad. You know what I'm saying? So it had a slant to it. But I'm just like, these people going on there answering these questions. So you gotta blame these people for keep going on the platform and doing that. So I'm just like, put the blame where it's supposed to be. You know these type of questions he gonna ask you. He gonna ask you the goofy questions. Don't go on there. Simple fact. Swish, swish. Because I never really dug and went into his whole profile as all the stuff he was doing. And when I told you, when I came home, I was on vacation when all that happened. I made a video talking about the situation with him and Kwame. I was fair. And he decided to try to show his power and show that he's the man and wanted to prove he was somebody. And like, I'm going to show him. I'm like, okay, you going to show me? All right. Hit the like button, good people. I know y'all just got here, y'all listening, but hit the like button. Man, I got like 5 videos done. It's been so much going on. I got 5 videos ready to go as we speak. Oh man, we just on the Patreon. I made it available for all tiers on the Patreon. We got the most incredible thing you've never seen before. You wouldn't believe they actually done that. It was under everybody's nose. We went live last night and did it. Oh, I got that video too with Ennis Cantor and Brunt. I'll tell you, I got like 5 videos ready to fly. Y'all don't even understand. My whole thing is I'm running out of time to put them out. They might not even be here all day. Like I might have to put some out tomorrow. I got 5 ready to fly. But this is the problem I'm talking about with Vlad. You see? You see how this falls on Vlad? NLE Chopper, right? Him and NLE Chopper go at it. That was 2 weeks ago. Last week, it was Young Blue. Right? Young Blue and Boosie then started trading words after he kept posting all of these interviews that he had already did with Boosie. Here he comes with these interviews, right? Throwing them out. Then he goes ahead and tries to get ahead of it and come out and try to disrespect Young Blue. Like, I would have never interviewed you. You was Boosie's artist. That's the only reason I interviewed you. You see? There you go. Like I say, I don't tell people what to do. If Boosie, like I told y'all before, if Boosie want to do an interview with Vlad and anybody want to interview with Vlad, I ain't going to tell you not to. I just don't know why you're doing it. Because this is going to be the road. It's going to be a bus. It's going to be something that's going to happen. Oh, the feds are watching and they're listening. This is what he do. Shooby dooby doo. I don't know. Did Brittany Griner do an interview with Vlad? Did he ever interview Brittany Griner? I don't know. If he interviewed her, there's a possibility. It's all possible. Sammy the Bull already been lined up. He already with the feds. So if you interviewing Sammy the Bull, you already know who he had to contact to get that information. To get to Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull been in hiding for like 40 years. You had mobsters looking for him. They looking under a rock to try to find Sammy the Bull. But Vlad can find him. I gave Vlad every opportunity in the world to speak his truth and have a conversation. I said, well, man, let's have a conversation and see what went wrong. He just automatically attacked me and Kwame for no reason. Kwame had made a statement over something he didn't like. I pointed it out, what their problem was. I said, whoa, here's the video. Did the whole breakdown on that. Thanks for the super chat. Free ARAB, another Vlad victim. Yeah. And they be in the courtroom showing Vlad videos. But this guy talk about he don't deal with open cases. We proved that was a lie. Every time he say something, we end up proving it was a lie. We go, nope, that was a lie. Nope, that was a lie too. What new lie will Vlad tell next? That's what we want to know. And Vlad, if you're watching, instead of starting to sabotage everything, why don't you just answer the questions that the people want to know? Why do you keep sabotaging people? For no reason. People weren't bothering you. You tried to prove that you're bigger than everybody. And every time somebody believes that they're bigger and they got a big name because they got a bunch of followers and that you're nothing, you keep forgetting the people is who make you what you are. The people. The same people you stick your nose up and think you better than. Those people, they are the ones that make you go. If those people shut you down and don't want to see you no more, what happens to you and your so-called power? It evaporates. Now, Boosie's getting harassed by cops for absolutely nothing. Nothing. That irks me. And all of him talking about how he want to fight and all that, he mad. Because you'll be mad too. You'll be really pissed off. Thanks for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. You'll be really pissed off if you sitting over here and you didn't put your whole work and you trying to just go on to the studio or go on to the crib and do that, and every day you getting pulled over. I've been pulled over 20 times in 1 month. Believe me, that is not fun. That's why I know my driver's license number by heart. I know his driver's license number by heart. Because it's only one number difference. And by us being so close in the data system on the sound decks, every time I get pulled over, I know it ain't for me. It be for him. It was so bad. You know what they did at the Secretary of State? They took my middle initial out of my name. So my middle initial don't even show up on my name, on my license or nothing. It's removed. Just so I won't show up in the sound decks with him. Because of course, he has to be driving on a suspended license. The only difference between me and him is he's 6'1". I'm 5'11", he's 6'1", and he's only like 200 pounds. So he's like real skinny. I mean, I actually had a cop go out and try to guess my height. Because I already know what I'm getting pulled over for. So I got to explain it to them quick so that I can get out of there. The quicker I explain it to them, the quicker we can get out of there. Because I'll be like, look, I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting to see if I got anything. No, this is not me. So I got to break it down to them. But I was pulled over 20 times in a month of April back in the 90s. I was pissed. They would only get behind me because they saw that I had rims. I had 14-inch rims on my car. Black man with rims in a white neighborhood, pull him over. We'll think about what he did later. So I know how he felt. There's been plenty of times, man, I slammed my hand on the damn car. Boom! I was so damn mad. Pulled me over. I got pulled over going on a date. I was almost late. On my way on the date, I get pulled over. They actually cuffed me, man. I was so damn mad. I said, man, if you take me to the station, I will sue the living out of everybody in there. Yeah, you better get it right. And the other one said, hey, wait, let's check this one more time and actually listen to what he's saying. Oh, one of them, they was finna send me. They had it so screwed up. That's how I knew about the FBI number. Every time you're arrested, you got an FBI number. Or they run your print and file. You have an FBI number. And the FBI number got screwed up somewhere in Virginia. I'm like, I ain't been to no Virginia. My own parents is there. Are you sure you ain't been? I'm like, Mom, I ain't been in no Virginia. I mean, yeah, they messed up the FBI number somewhere, keying it in, and it had my name in it. And the Kevin Davis they were looking for was somebody who went to Orlando, beat up a bar, had a bar fight, bust the guy upside the head with a bottle, put him, and he had a warrant out for that. He didn't show up to court. And they thought they had me, and I was that guy. And they ain't want to listen to nothing I had to say. I was in that cell like, oh, I'm finna get paid. Everybody going down. I'm thinking of all the people I'm finna get. Then they kept trying to search the car and find weed. And then I hate when cops who not detectives. And I'm like, look, you're not a detective. And the way you going, you're not going to make it. You don't listen to me. You're not outsmarting me by lying. Like, oh, no. We just ask. I'm like, no, I'm trying to help you. You think I'm going to sit here and lie to you. I'm trying to give you all the information you need. So the quicker we get this done, the quicker I can get out of here. So I already know how to leave. I'm not sitting here trying to convince you of nothing. I'm just telling you the truth. So you can never say I didn't tell you. I'm not sitting here like, please, you got to believe me, sir. Please believe me. I don't give a damn what you believe. I'm telling you right now, because at the end of this, I'm getting a check. You best believe that. So, hey, hold on to your job as long as you can. So I don't care what you believe. Because the guy was like, we get people come in here and bullshit us all the time. I'm like, you think I care? Do you hear me trying to get you to believe me? I'm telling you, this is what it is. If you don't want to believe it, okay. But you put me in here in this cell and you find out that you are wrong. Once you do, because they had to bring up, I said, y'all should be able to pull up his photo. Bring up his mugshot. They couldn't do it because the way they did it down in Bumble Up, Virginia, they got something that's going in like 1918 where they got to fax it over. They can't, their computer system is not up to date. They actually take photos. Like, turn around. They ain't even got the electronic. They still using the mashing the person's finger down on the thing. They ain't even got the electronic stuff going. So, of course, it took till morning. I was in a cell for hours until morning. And sure enough, when that morning came, they just came and opened the cell, and I saw the look on them cops' face. I said, oh yeah, they know. They were like, oh yeah, it was a mistake. Yeah, we're sorry about that. I'm like, oh, don't worry, you're gonna be sorry. Oh no. Then everybody want to be nice to me now. Everybody want to be Mr. Nice Guy and point to who fault it was. Now you got to know, it's not us. We're doing our job. It was the Virginia police. We're sorry, Mr. Davis. Just don't blame us in the report. It was them. They put it in the system, and we just got to follow the code. It was them, Mr. Davis. So I'm like, well, where's my car? My car had been impounded. They thought they had weed in the car. And I said, this idiot he went and did that anyway after he knew that wasn't weed. That's why I told him, this idiot thought, that's why I told him, you will never be detected. He comes in there like, thought you said you didn't smoke. Look what I found. It's one of my grandfather, rest in peace of my grandfather. He used to smoke half a Tampa Sweets, them cigars. And he used to drive my car sometimes, but that's the only time something will be in my ashtray is if he's smoking them cigars. He brings out the tip, and then I'm like, yeah, that's a half a Tampa Sweet. My grandfather smokes those when he drives my car sometimes. But I'm like, so what is this supposed to mean? I mean, you said you didn't smoke. And I still don't smoke. I just told you where it came from. And I'm like, what does this have to do with anything? Even if it was, it's a half a Tampa sweet. It's a cigar. Well, we're gonna run this in the lab. Knock yourself out. Like I told him, knock yourself out. He had the car impounded just anyway. Just go on and impound the car. So I said, y'all impounded my car, and then they tried to tell me I had to pay for it. Ooh. I said, you guys just locked me up for no reason for hours, then impound my car, then told me I gotta pay for it? That cop said, oh, no. We're gonna pay for it. I'm like, I just want to get that straight. I gotta pay for it? Oh, it was, oh, no, sir. No, we're gonna pay for that. The department's not, no. We're gonna pay for that. Yeah, they paid for it. Yeah, they paid for it and got the car out. And the guy was mad, like, well, why are we paying for it? The guy said, we got the wrong guy. It's not him. We got the wrong guy. He was like, oh, okay. Like, oh, he wasn't guilty? And the guy was like, hey, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought it was you. I thought you did it. I'm like, I know y'all did. Y'all trying to play like y'all was my friend at first. Yeah, like, hey, man. Now you trying to be cool with me and all that. It's like, nah, y'all was some pricks last night. I want y'all back out here. My lawyer, he finna wake him up immediately. Soon as I get out of here. I'm like, who can we sue? How many? Get them in a row. I want everybody in Virginia sued. For every minute I spent in the cell, I want $100 for every minute I spent in the cell. He said, you'll get it too. So they settled out of court. But it's harassment. Just like what Boosie going through. Boosie shouldn't have to go through that. Every time he turn around, he being harassed. For what? Why would they want to do that for him? No, it's helping Boosie. Boosie's growing his subscribers, going on Vlad. So it ain't like it ain't doing nothing for Vlad. I mean, nothing for Boosie. But in the end, it's supposed to justify the means. All this doing is bringing you more heat going on Vlad. He asked some of the craziest questions. He gonna ask you some questions that's gonna have you being looked at in a different light. It's already happening. So man, I don't know if that dude's still around, man. He got on my last nerve. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Boosie mad, man. He keep getting harassed by the police. This is the second time in 2 weeks. And he flipping out over 2 times in 2 weeks. They gonna stay watching him. You was on Vlad. They gonna watch you. They gonna watch Young Blue. They gonna watch everybody that popped their head up on that doggone thing. And he gonna start asking them the craziest questions in the world. But it's funny to me, he don't do that with them white boys. I know. Being smart is don't even show up. See, some of these people, they need it because they feel to get him a big look because he has such a high following. He has a connection. He working with YouTube on something else. They probably finna start a whole sabotage after this video in. So the 5 videos I did, you won't have to just check the videos because you might not get a single one of them. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Yeah, but he's already in federal custody. He's already been a rat. They ain't gonna charge him. He talking about stuff he done did already that he had admitted to. Sammy ain't out there active now. Everybody that want to get Sammy is gone now. So that's why Sammy can come outside. I don't know. That's probably what that whole Ohio call was about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go so y'all can check it out, and then y'all can see it from the beginning of its entirety of this video, and then you can follow it from there. So, like I said, we got 5 videos done. The Patreon is burning up, especially after what I dropped yesterday. People ain't never seen it. And I'm like, I didn't even see it until I sat there and watched it. I'm like, I can't believe this. This is the most shocking thing I've seen in years. So I put that out. And I put that out for all tiers so y'all can see it. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. And thanks, Jeremy. Working hard for y'all. I'm gonna get out.